Hi, my name is Drag Race Planners and I make content on all things drag and drag race. And today you are joining me here on YouTube as we recap and review US Series 17 episode 14. Now, I'm slightly behind on uploading content. I took a little break while I focused on some other work and while I had some big opportunities, I kind of had to take a break from uploading to YouTube so I could focus on the opportunity that I was given. If you want to see what that opportunity was, the images, videos, behind the scenes, all things like that are on my Instagram, which you will be able to see my Instagram at the end of this video. So that's why I took a little bit of a break. So we're going to recap episode 14, recap episode 15 in two separate videos, and then I'll be moving on to All Stars 10, which has just started a few weeks ago. So while I'm behind, I'm also going to be bulk filming and uploading. So there we go. As well as that, as well as exciting opportunities that I've had, I am also rebranding this account as we speak. So lots of things are happening behind the scenes. I'm busy rebranding this account and thinking realistically where we can grow and where we can develop. So lots of things are happening behind the scenes, but it is only me. I haven't got a team, so everything is slowly moving forward, but things like filming for YouTube and uploading to YouTube are put on pause so that we can rebrand, venture out and do lots of stunning things. So with all that being said, let's dive into today's video. So we're going to recap episode 13 and then move to episode 14. So really quick rundown of episode 13. It was the makeover challenge. We saw the queens put family members into drag. Everyone looked amazing. Everyone looked so good. We finally had Sam Star take another win, finally. And we saw Jules and Anya in the bottom. But with that being said, they both stayed. So we are now on to episode 14, which is the semi-final, and we have the same amount of queens. So this week, episode 14, we had no mini challenge. We were diving straight into a maxi challenge, and it is a Drag Race live inspired challenge. So we saw the queens do a photo shoot. Everyone looked amazing. Everyone looked really good. Then we saw the queens sit and have a chat with Drag Race Live host, ex-drag contestant Latrice Royale. Everyone did really good at this. Everyone answered the questions really well, really quickly. And the queens had to do a performance on the main stage to a song called Gift Shop. So that's a quick rundown of that. So our judging panel this week was Rue Michelle Ross and Tracy Ellis Ross. Our runway this week was opulent outerwear. So starting with Lexi and ending with Susie. As always, pictures will be inserted here. Loved this duvet look from Lexi, and that hair was stunning. Jules, I like Jules's outfit. Love the feathered coat, and it was just serving rich and money, and it was just so good. Sam, loved Sam's orange look with the blonde hair. It is very rich, very pageant, very Sam. Anya, loved the pattern on Anya's dress, the shape, the hair, it just all worked for Anya. And Susie, love the fit, love the red, very, very Susie. And so this week we have a winner of Jules Sparkles. We had a bottom two of Sam and Susie, to Love Child by Diana Ross and the Supremes. And we saw Susie be eliminated right before the finale. Absolutely gutted for Susie. But we saw Jules win, and she won $5,000 and a place in Drag Race Live. All that being said, next week it is the finale of RuPaul's Drag Race Series 17. So who is the winner for you? I predicted my top 4 at the start of the season, which was going to be Lexi, Sam, Crystal and Susie, and obviously I got 2 of them right, so I got 2 of my predicted queens into the finale. But will one of the 2 queens that I predicted win? We shall find out. But don't forget to join me next week as we recap and review the finale of Drag Race US Series 17. But with all that being said, my name's Drag Race Fan Liz. We've just recapped episode 14 of Drag Race Series 17 here on YouTube. And you can find my social media here. And I will see you next week for a brand new video. Do be sure to follow my social media. Do be sure to follow my Instagram. We are on the road to 180 followers on my Instagram, which is absolutely wild to think. Like a month ago, I hit 150 followers on my Instagram. And already we are almost on the road to 180 of you guys, thanks to you guys literally blowing up my account in April. So we're on the road to 180. Do be sure to follow my Instagram to see lots and lots of information, lots and lots behind the scenes, new content, and obviously I am rebranding. But I will see you next week. Bye.